Going to talk about the death of Infobox. He has founded more than 50 companies, and many of them have closed.
Well, hello. I seem to be the older guy here, probably the oldest. By 1986, some of you probably didn't stay here, I was a successful guy. I was 20 by that time, and I was studying theoretical physics in Universidad Autónoma in Madrid. I left my parents' house 2 years before, barely 18, started with some small businesses, and by that time I was happy, enjoying life, and selling cars that I used to take from Germany or England, to a small business. Suddenly, 3 friends of myself offered me the opportunity of being the CEO and start a company that by the time was truly an innovating company. The basic idea about what we called later Infobox was that interactive communication could be something very interesting in the years coming next. So with that basic idea of saying communication is going to change, and a technological opportunity that we got, because one of our partners was working in National Cash Register and they had developed a cashier with a touchable screen, Laserdisc reproducer inside that was able to give you video, and you could connect it through telephone line, so you could do several things that were unusual by that time. Especially you could even get a ticket, you could print some info. Well, I liked the idea, so I lost the logo. And by that time we didn't have internet, as you imagine, so I had to make this draft the other day when I was preparing the... Luis Kobe, who is here and was there, I have to say, and he's a great guide in communication and creativity, thought it was the ugliest thing he had ever saw in his life. So, and it's truly is ugly. Well, the draft stands. So I accepted, and what I did was asking for 1 million de pesetas, which was equivalent to, let's say, 6,000 euros today. And we made a prototype. We made 100 folders, and I went and asked 100 people about our idea. The results were apparently nice, so we decided to put another 50,000 euros, making 60,000, which by that time was money, and we founded Infoturismo SL, which was the name of the company itself. At the end, we got 10 partners, we invited some of the friends, and we started running the company. Well, by July 1990, we had developed an MVP. It was an interactive information system in hotels, and it was actually successful. In Madrid, we had by that time, I think it was 25 or 26 4- and 5-star hotels, and 17 were our clients. We were able to put in the main lobby of all these great hotels a big, huge machine with some unknown technology for them inside, and convince many small stores, restaurants, bars, cinemas, that they could announce their places into this machine. How? Well, we digitalized Madrid map, and through the screen you could move over the city, touch and select the place you wanted to go, or even do it through restaurant or bar or whatever store code that you could find. And once you selected it, you would print a ticket and could go there and get an extra discount or things that way. And this is not that obvious. When I say this was a startup, it's because we had over 2 million euros revenues a year so far. That was a lot of money, a lot of money. We had almost 200 clients in the first year, and they were paying a lot to be there. We were amazed. And we thought by that time that in the future I wouldn't have to fly every Friday to London to make those laserdiscs that I brought with me by night and plug them into the terminals every single week to get those videos. We thought we would get something like fiber optics, so we could plug all those videos into the machines through, in a way, the cable. And that's what we thought, because we didn't know that internet was going to appear soon. Well, that was nice just before the summer. But August the 2nd, in that year, Gulf War began. If any of you had been in Madrid by that time, you would know that there was a strong impact in our economy. And every single week, we were losing lots of clients that didn't want to pay us anymore for the service. So we thought that we had to do something different, and we did. And we developed an interactive information service for the Recinto Ferial en Casa de Campo. You don't know that. Well, you may go now for some music event or so. But by that time, was the most important fair in Madrid. And we did Fitur Fair, and it was a great success. So we got money again into the company, and we were able to overcome the big difficulty that we had encountered with the war. And even we went to Expo Sevilla, as you know. But again, after the Expo in 1992, there was a big impact into Spanish economy, and we again got in trouble. And that trouble was not that easy to overcome. Why? By December, we closed the company. By that time, I had 32% of the company. I was, 24, I think. And most of my partners didn't want to put more money in to hold the company. Alvaro has said a minute ago that it's interesting to know when you have to close the company. Well, I'll give you the other approach. In my opinion, if you have validated something, you should fight till the end. And actually, that big mistake that I myself did was being unable to convince my partners to put more money became, at the end, a big surprise. April the 30th, internet was open to the world. If we had held just 4 months, the cost of our technology was absolutely different. And our company would have been into blue numbers immediately. That was too late. Years later, these guys did Google Maps. Thank you.